just to see the people come out, the turnout and everything like that, to see everything, like, what was your emotions? What were you feeling? And I know you're somebody who always puts, you know, your the 242 on the map, even from your jacket with Woman of the Year. Amazing. Like, so what was that feeling like for you to even go there?
It felt great. It felt great to go here. The love from the kids and just everybody, like going to Nassau, which is the capital, and seeing the mural in such a like public space. It means a lot to me. You work hard and you think about moments where you like win a championship, but you don't really think about like all of the other things after it. And so to celebrate with my teammates and then go home and be celebrated again, it means a lot because that's who I do it for. It's to empower the younger generation and to also just shine a light on the small country that is the Bahamas. Like the last time we did a census, I think our population was like 500,000 people. So some U.S. cities are bigger than that. So it's always important for me to continue to put the Bahamas on the map.
JJ, speaking of that trip, I know Lisa went with you.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, how you reacted to what's happened to her and how you guys are going to look to, fill the hole she lives. She lives in
Yeah, she did, definitely. I mean, obviously it's sad. You never want to see that happen to any player, let alone somebody that you have a really close relationship with, and somebody that means so much to our team. Obviously, it's next woman up, and that's what we're gonna have to do. But she leaves a big hole for us defensively. I think last year and years prior, she was our best like one-on-one player. We could just give her the ball in really tough situations and know that she's gonna get a bucket or put us in a really good situation. And so we're definitely gonna miss her this year. We know we'll be seeing her coming in and out, and I look forward to being able to see her and giving her a hug.
Oh, I was going to ask about the second, sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Hey JJ, kind of picking back on the parade and going back to Bahamas.
Yeah.
You're the first ever MVP, Finals MVP, and Commissioner's Cup MVP from the Caribbean. So to be that model of excellence for the next generation, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel proud. It's just a lot of hard work that goes on behind the scenes, and so when you have things like that kind of validate some of that hard work, it feels really good. Obviously, chasing a championship for so long, finally getting one, great experience, love it, 10 out of 10, want it again. So we'll see how everything goes, but like I said, we're just going to focus on what we can control and small steps to lead up to that moment.
JJ, as Megan talked about, actually your West Indian sis, as Megan talked about, having you as a mentor towards her, for her. What about her growth from training camp from last year to this year?
Yeah, I think she just is very vocal. I feel like it's really tough for me when y'all ask me growth on the first day of training camp, so it's gonna be really hard. Come check me in like 5 days, and I'll have some more for you. But I think her energy is just really great. I think when she comes in, she knows who she is. She plays with that fire. And you definitely can see the West Indian in her and the way that she moves and the way that she approaches everything. She's just very intense. Yeah, Taz. So, I think that's just the way that she carries herself, and it comes from her core. Yeah.
JJ, going back to the commercial with Lobo and Ellie, I guess what's a moment from being on set and doing that you'll remember? Did you like that you got to sort of sing and sort of flash your singing chops? Take us inside what that whole thing was like.
I mean, the first time I saw the script, I thought it was amazing because it's just a nod to the past and the great player that is Rebecca Lobo and who gave so much to this organization. And then me and Ellie kind of being like the current people here that have, just been trying to elevate this organization. So I was really excited to be able to be a part of that first and foremost. I think the biggest thing that stood out to me was just that Ellie was just working that whole day. Like, I'm telling you, me and Rebecca were like in the house and she was like she was doing double takes of her dancing scenes over and over again. And I'm going out there and I'm touching the suit and I'm like, oh my God, you are sweating through the mascot suit. So, and it was really hot in California that day too. So Ellie was like a superstar on the set that day, like just working really, really hard. I think me and Rebecca Lobo kind of had it a little bit, or way easier than Ellie. And Ellie is a professional through and through, for sure.
She has a new suit, so it might be more breathable.
I hope so, because Ellie was working that day. Yeah, it was hard work.
JJ, my last one for you. What's the most non-basketball thing that you got to leak at this off season?
Non-basketball thing? Yeah. Honestly, I would say I'm a PC gamer now. I got a Steam Deck. I got a little setup in the apartment. Got a little portable monitor that I can take on the plane with me and set up at the house. So I think I'm getting elite at like PC gaming versus console gaming.
You
like,
think
they
you
got
could
me
go
hooked.
pro in that? You could go pro in PC gaming?
I play single player games, so that's the
Okay.
only thing. I don't play like Call of Duty and Fortnite and all that stuff. I'm very much single player, but I'm thinking about starting to stream my stuff. So listen.
Well, that'd be dope.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, JJ.
All right, y'all.